The day has finally come. Okay, bye. I don't know if you guys can hear this. That's an open nose. Oh man, I'm so excited. It's Tuesday. What day is it? 23. I think it's day 23. So another thing, waking up at the moment, that whole heavy eyes feeling is completely gone. So that feeling's gone. I just wake up now like, oh, it's nice and comfy in bed, that kind of stuff. I don't wake up feeling like my eyes are drained or heavy or anything like that. So that's been quite cool. Alright, it is quite chilly. Welcome back to a new video. For those of you that only just clicked on this video, or this is like one of the first videos of the series you've clicked on, I just to let you know what I'm doing. I'm doing 180 days of sort of trying to get in the best physical shape I can get. So we're currently now in week 4, so I've got 3 weeks before this. I'm coming off of last week, which was unfortunately a week where I was sick. So that pretty much that whole week was much happened that week. I managed to still keep to my eating, my sleeping, my protein intake, my water intake, all that kind of stuff. So the only thing that I fell off of was pretty much the gym sessions, which is completely understandable. Yeah, now we're on week 4. This is day number 23, I think. Actually, I need to write down, have a calendar or something to let me know what day it is, because I'm going to start to run out of like tracking these days. So it is Tuesday of week number 4. Yesterday I didn't do much. I just kind of wanted to make sure I was feeling 100% fine. And now I think I'm feeling 100% fine. So I'll take you through my day today. Let's get the day cracking on. Right, okay, we are off to gym. This is the first gym session in a while, especially since I'm feeling good and obviously kept up with all my stuff. Like the last considered like actual session, thinking of how I feel, would have been like towards the end of the end of week 2. So I'm quite interested to see how I feel today. I'm sure I'll feel a little bit weak because I pretty much took a whole week off of gym, even longer. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I think yeah, I'll take you guys through it and let you know how things are feeling. The gym's gonna be very busy, but yeah, we'll see. Hello. Back on the vlogs. Are you ready for gym?
Ready as it can be.
Been a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Been
It has been a while.
Has it?
Yeah, I've been gymming pretty much the whole week. Well, I haven't
It's
really.
only Tuesday.
I mean like the whole of last week as well.
Yeah.
Or properly.
Weekend, but yeah.
Alright, off to gym we are. So unfortunately I didn't really get to film much in the gym, or actually I didn't film anything. In the past it was kind of easy when I was doing bench, squat, deadlift. It was kind of easy to just make sure that I filmed those 3 things and I could kind of be discreet about it, but at the moment I'm not really focusing on those lifts, so I'm kind of just doing a little bit of everything, but I'll get back to them. It's just obviously I'm trying to sort out my hips and things. That's why I'm doing the stretching. But yeah, I'll talk about this quite a lot in the next video coming up, about like the struggles of filming in the gym and things like that. And obviously I want to be respectful of the people around, so I don't want to be but you guys can really see the difference in comparison to that previous video where I could barely grab that leg, and then here as well, still not completely sorted, but you can definitely see that right hand side of my knee is definitely dropping lower than it was previously, so that's quite exciting. Alright, just finished up with gym. Actually, honestly, quite a good session. I didn't really stick to any program or anything like that. Oh, I don't know why I'm going to balance you guys. Didn't like really stick to any sort of specific program, so I just kind of did what I wanted to do. So it was obviously very nice because I just kind of waltzed around and did whatever I felt like. But I must admit, I felt good. I felt like tight, which is a good feeling. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited about that. So from tomorrow I think I will get back on a proper program. There's a few things I need to talk about that, because I'm going to stop deadlifting and squatting for the time being until I sort out my back and my hips and stuff. So there is some things I need to change up there. So yeah, I'm most probably going to go on a new program from tomorrow or Thursday, and I'll obviously have to change up legs a bit because I don't want to do anything that's going to put strain on sort of my hips or anything like that, because I'm trying to fix it. I don't want to make any issues. So yeah, and then I stretched after the workout, which is quite cool, and I must admit after the workout it's very nice because you feel kind of warm and limber. So I felt like I was a lot more able to stretch than I normally am, like when I'm cold kind of thing. So that was also good. So yeah, all in all, quite a good session. Yeah, I think it's all looking up, so I'm quite excited about that.
Music is connected to the car.
That's what Sheena listens to.
Spinning
I thought it was gonna go
record.
like a banger. And it stopped.
Yeah,
How's
what's
this?
goodie?
How's your sesh?
Really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shoulder pressing the 18s here, this beast. I have to get stronger because you're gonna catch up to me. Take it from me, please.
Such lies. So modest. This guy gonna move.
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
I'm officially wanting to get into shoulders a bit better because I never really actually push with my shoulders. I don't know when last I've actually had a proper shoulder sesh.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Alright, the day has finally come. But yeah, I have been waiting for this day to come. I've always told everyone, when you're following like a specific diet, especially if it's a little bit more calories than your maintenance, you will always hit a day you will just not want to eat. Like, there's just something about it. I don't know why, I don't know if it's just myself, but it always happens to me. I always have one day where I'm just not interested in eating, and today is unfortunately that day. So we're on Wednesday, so this is day 24. I've officially added, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, to my phone there in the top right corner, my challenge, so that I don't keep forgetting what day I'm on. So I am struggling. I just don't feel keen to eat. I don't feel excited to eat. I don't want to eat any food, but I know from past experience, when you push through this day and you eat properly, then you just start to feel amazing. I don't know what it is, and then my appetite comes back the next day. But you can either fall off of it or you can do it well. This could all be something in my head, but honestly, there's something about it. So I'm trying my best. It is currently, okay, actually I'm not trying my best. It's currently 2:30, and I've only had one meal today, so I need to get another meal in urgently. And then I have actually got quite a long afternoon of clients. I've got clients from about 3:30 all the way till 7:15 this evening. And then I'm shooting from that to an app meeting this evening, and that's going to go on till 9, 9:30 kind of thing. So I need to try get in a big meal now, and then I'm most probably going to try get something before I go to that meeting. So, and that's only much later, and then I'll also have to get something before bed after the meeting. So my objective for the day is to keep my calories, to make my goal by the end of the day. So I'm going to take you guys through today, and I'm going to show you, hopefully by the end of the day, that I do achieve my goals. Getting ready. So got some, I don't know if you guys can see that, some chicken and rice. Actually, I forgot, my awesome girlfriend made me the other day, because I was running a bit late for work. And I was at her house. She made me some chicken and rice, and then I didn't actually get to eat it that day because I just didn't have time. But I had something else later, but I just put it in here now, and I asked for 200 grams of each, and it was literally to the T 200 grams. I put the rice in, it was 200 grams, and I put the chicken in, it was 200 grams. So it was pretty awesome. Well done to Gina. Got to wipe her up quick. Put some sauce in. I'm honestly not keen, but I'm hoping, I'm gonna just try wolf this down. Like, I'm gonna not think, I'm just gonna put something on, and I'm gonna try and eat this as fast as I possibly can before my stomach realizes what's happening. So I'm gonna try to eat it quickly. This is most probably not the best meal, to be honest. Like, it's obviously a good meal, but it's most probably not the best meal, because this is gonna be a very satiating meal. But it's actually not that much calories, but it is a really good meal. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make up somehow this evening, because I'm obviously a bit behind. So alright, okay, so that's meal done. So at least that's one thing. So something that I've done now once or twice during this sort of challenge, it's like, now for instance, I know I'm going to struggle a bit, so what I rather do is, instead of just kind of going by the day and hoping that I come up with the right amount of calories, I actually now think through how the rest of my day is going to look. So I know I've got clients coming now or soon, and then I'm gonna struggle, and then there's going to be very minimal time between like clients ending and then me needing to shoot off quickly to the meeting, and then the meeting might go late, and then I might so yeah, there's all these different things. So So now what I can do is I can sit down for 10 minutes, I can think through how my day is going to look and how I'm going to achieve the calories I need to achieve. So obviously with the 2 meals I've already had today, that was not much. I can't remember exactly how I added it in now, but it was like 1,400 or 1,500 calories I already had between those 2 meals. So I'm quite far off my calories. So then the next meal, I'm going to have a blended shake. So I need to go to the shops, get a banana and 1 or 2 other things. So I'm going to make that, and I've got one of my clients, my later client, when I'm done with him, because the other things are classes. So when I've got him, when he's warming up and stretching down there, I'm going to quickly run upstairs, make my shake, and then I'll drink it while I'm training him, and then I can shoot straight off from when I'm done with him to the meeting. And then this is obviously not the greatest. I would be able to make a different sacrifice, but just because I'm so far behind on calories, I'm obviously in a different boat to someone who's trying to lose weight. I'm trying to obviously like maintain/gain. I'm only on like 2,100 calories at the end of that shake. So now I need quite a big meal to be able to get me over the line, but I'm obviously now going to be out late and all that kind of stuff. So unfortunately, again, not the greatest, but I'm going to be ordering 2 of these mini pizzas from like a takeaways place. So I'm going to be getting that for dinner. It means I don't have to cook dinner because I might get home late. I just want to be able to eat and then get to bed. So that's now my run out for the day, and then that means I'm going to be getting 3,206 calories for the day. I don't know if you guys saw that. And then I'm getting well over 200 grams of protein, almost 230 grams of protein today. So there, I've got now my layout of my day. I know how my day needs to work. I know what I need to do to achieve it. So now I just need to get that done. So that's a good way, honestly. And if it wasn't for doing this challenge, I wouldn't do this. And then I would land up maybe having like a shake or something before I go. But then when I get home, I'm probably going to be like lazy or something, and I'm going to struggle to get in the last meal. But just because I'm doing this challenge, I'm focusing really hard on this, like making the time to just do something like this. Then it's not even that much time, just 5-10 minutes of thinking through how your day is going to actually look. And now I'm obviously going to make the day. Obviously, eating the meal is a different story if I'm not feeling keen to eat, but I've at least got the layout for the day now. Okay, so my meal is prepped and ready, so that when I've got that quick second to change over from clients, then I'll literally just come up quickly, make the shake, and then go back down. Day 25. I don't know if you guys can see that. So day 25 of the challenge. So we're going to weigh ourselves. This is what I'm going to roughly do. I'm going to speak you guys through why I'm doing this, but let's hop on the scale. Let's see what my weight is like, and then I'll explain. I have no idea what it's like, and I'm also not expecting anything. I could have lost, I could have gained. I have no idea. So I really am going into this not really minding too much if I've gained or lost, but I'll explain to you what I'm going to do if I've gained or if I've lost or if I've stayed the same, whatever. I'll explain to you like what my objective and why I didn't weigh myself for 3 weeks. So yeah, let's get on the scale. Let's see what I weigh. Here we go. 89.95. All right. Okay, so 89.95. So what is that? That is like just shy of 2 kilos heavier, so about 1.8 kilos. So that's actually not too bad. All right, okay, cool. So what that means is it's quite cool. So this is why I did what I did. So I weighed myself obviously at the beginning. So I didn't weigh myself on the first day. I weighed myself on like the 3rd day or the 4th day. I think it was on the 4th day because it was the Thursday. So I had 3 days of obviously good eating, and then I was 88.15 kilos, and then I now did this for 3 weeks. Like I wasn't being super strict on myself on how I ate. It was just more that I wanted to get a certain amount of calories and a certain amount of protein roughly. So that why I did that is because I wanted to get my rough maintenance calories. So what I can do now is I can go upstairs, I can look at my calories over the past 3 weeks, and I can figure out, because I've gained 2 kilos in these 3 weeks, which is actually quite a bit, it means that what I'm eating currently is most probably a little bit above maintenance. One thing to just note though is that I haven't gymmed much though, to be fully honest with you. So if I'm gymming hard, I'll most probably burn a little bit more. So roughly where I am is most probably close to maintenance, because I think if I was gymming 4 times a week, I'd be burning obviously a lot more calories, where at the moment I haven't been gymming that much. I think I gymmed 4 times the first week, and then I think it was 3, and then it was like 1 because of me getting sick. So So now that's why I did what I did. It was to figure out my rough maintenance, to figure out where I needed to sort of start this off. So now I want to move into the lean bulking phase of these videos, which will be in week 5. So next week I'm going to be starting the lean bulk of this phase, which means now I've got a good understanding of where I need to be in order to be packing on muscle, but not too much fat, because I don't want to be eating way too much and I'm not packing on fat. I'm over that phase of just trying to get as big as possible. I want to pack on lean mass. So that's the reason why I did what I did. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And yeah, this is stuff that I'm going to be integrating into my app, and things that I'm going to be doing on my app, on like challenges and stuff like that. So I'm quite excited to integrate all this. All this 180 days is actually something I might bring into my app. It's going to be like a specific 180-day transformation sort of challenge that people can join, and it'll be sort of geared in the way that I'm doing it right now. So it'll be like sort of you'll run through the same process, the same plan, the same sort of system that I'm going to be doing over the next 180 days. So you guys ever realized this? But you see that? Tracking before HG Fitness. Hey, HG Fitness is my app, by the way. But yeah, alright, so here's the overlook. I'll zoom in a bit of my week. So yeah, there's sort of roughly, so you can see 8 hours 25 minutes is my average sleep over the past 4 weeks, and then 8 hours 12 minutes was the average of this 4th week. And then here the average of the 4 weeks was 3,035, and then obviously last week was 3,093, and then average of the whole month was 203, and the average of the week was 211. And then everything else you can sort of get a rough gauge of. So yeah, obviously you guys are more quiet to this now. You've seen a few of these. If you haven't seen a few of these, you can go watch my previous videos. I talk a lot more in depth about what I'm actually doing here, but obviously those sections are quite long. So I just thought now I would get into sort of just chatting about what I want to improve on, and what I want to do better next sort of month. So I think the sleep is good. I'm not expecting to be like, I just want over 8 hours. I think that's my sort of sweet spot. I don't have to have a crazy amount every time. So 8 hours 25 is like, I really think that's an amazing first month. I don't know if I'll beat that. So yeah, I think that's a really good. But I just want to be consistently over 8 hours, which unfortunately last night wasn't a great night. Let me just turn this on silent. Yeah, last night I just went to bed late. I wasn't keen for bed, and I just kind of had a bit of a sucky one. So that wasn't great. But that's next video's problem. But yeah, so sleep is good. Calories is going to go up quite a bit now. So the average of the whole of last month is 3,035. Now I'm going to be pushing it to about 3,300 to 3,500 calories, and I want to just work that for a couple of weeks and see how my weight goes and how I feel and that kind of stuff. And then I'll decide if I'm going to go even harder the next month, or if I'm going to stay there, or if I'm going to taper it back. I don't think I'll taper it back, but either stay there or go harder. So between 3,300 and 3,500 will be hopefully the end of next month's sort of average. And then my quality of food, I want to start slowly improving, and that's something I'm going to talk about in my next video, which is going to be about like cheat meals and snacks and stuff, and how I incorporate that now. So, and this is something I'm doing on my wanting to do on my app, like implement on my app, sort of how you'll be doing like meal programs within my app is how I'm going to be doing it. Protein, obviously same thing. So over 200 grams of protein per day is my average. Water, I'm still happy with that. I've been doing very well with water. Weight, obviously I'm expecting it to go up, not anything crazy, but just progressively going up, so that I'm gaining some muscle mass. And then two biggest ones of this whole thing is stretching. First of all, I want to get better at my stretching, and second of all, I need to start getting better, like getting back into the gym properly. I can't say the whole of last month. I think there was one of the weeks that I actually hit 4 sessions, which is really bad. One of the weeks I hit 4 sessions. One of the weeks I hit 3. And then I was sick, so that one I hit like 1 proper session, and then the next week I only hit 3 again. So that's actually really bad. If in my standards and what I normally do, that's not great at all. So that's a big one. I want to pick that up. So hopefully from this week I'm really going to start doing that. And then next biggest thing within my gymming is flipping gymming legs. I need to start gymming legs harder, and I need to start gymming legs more consistently. So that's the next thing as well. and I had a good start to it because I gym legs over the weekend, so that was a good start. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I think that's pretty much where I'm at. Cardio and stuff I'm going to start implementing towards the end of the lean bulks when I start to do with the cuts and stuff. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long, but that's where I'm at the moment. And yeah, I'm very excited for how I'm doing this, because I'm very excited for bringing this all into my app. My app is literally going to be this condensed into app format, condensed into easy like ways of you and fun ways of you guys tracking and myself tracking and everything like that. So it's literally going to be this condensed into like an app form where it tells you what to eat, tells you how to train, tells you what to do, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm the test dummy here, so hopefully I can get some good results to show you guys what, yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the rant over. Exciting to get back to it now. And then yeah, we're starting week number 5 in the next 5 minutes when I start filming that footage. So yeah, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.